Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for Sunday, December 2nd, 2018. Free pick in the NFL coming up in just a moment. First, a quick note, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, it's an easy way to give it a try. You click on the link below the video, get set up for a free $60 account. You can use that free $60 on any of my daily packages or anybody else for that matter over at DocSports.com. Again, it's a great way to try it out, and all you got to do to get started is click on the link below the video. All right, yesterday was a little bit of a mixed bag. We've had a heck of a 9+ week run, no doubt about it. Yesterday, though, crazy. We start out 1-4, then we go 3-0 with our last 3 plays to end up 4-4 in all sports. It was back and forth during the day, as you can tell, and with that record, we are still hitting, we've been hitting between 57 and 61%. 9+ weeks running. We're talking about all sports combined. Yesterday did lose a college football play on Alabama, and that was a tough one, obviously. Tua finally had his first bad game, looked to be banged up early on, and then Jalen Hurts comes in late, gets Bama the victory. They'll go to the playoffs ranked number 1, but they did fall short against Georgia with Tua struggling while he was in the contest before getting knocked out and replaced by Jalen Hurts. But we will head into Sunday on a 15-3-1 top plays run over the past 9 weeks. We've got a 7-star main event in the NFL on Sunday. We've got 3 plays in all in the NFL. We've also got NBA. We've got NHL. Short card in college basketball on Sunday. We're going to take a rare pass on Sunday's college baskets and lace them up again on Monday. But we do have a big 4-star knockout in the NBA for Sunday. We've got another NHL slap shot going on Sunday. And by the way, we cashed again yesterday in the NHL. We're now on 12-4, 23-11, and 42-22 NHL winning runs. I don't care if you don't like watching hockey. If you like making money, it's the way to go, as we've been cleaning up now with our last 64 plays in the NHL regular season. And again, the NBA, by the way, both NHL and NBA will be available on Sunday. NBA 3-0 the last 2 days, so we look to go 4-0 and wrap up a 3-day sweep in pro baskets. As far as the NFL, as mentioned, 3 plays on Sunday. One of those happens to be a big 7-star main event. We are on a 45-25 winning NFL run with a couple of pushes along the way. And this run in college football and NFL combined last 9 weeks, 63% with our last 83 plays. Don't miss out on Sunday's card. All right, let's get to our betting report. A couple of games that we're going to update before we get into our free NFL play for Sunday. Cardinals and Packers. Packers basically laying 13.5 or 14, total 42. Joes versus pros here. Packers 63% of the tickets as we speak. But more than 55% of the overall money or sharp action against the spread coming in on the underdog Arizona Cardinals in this one. Again, got the public on the pack laying the points, got the pros on Arizona taking the points. One more Joes versus pros worth mentioning for Sunday in the NFL. Seattle's at home laying 9.5, 10 points, total 46. The Niners are getting the so-called respected or sharp money in this one, plus the points, about 60% of the overall money coming in on the underdog Niners. 70% of the tickets in the book that I use to gather this information that I trust. 70% of the tickets on the public, 60% of the overall money. 70% of the public on the Seattle Seahawks minus the points, and about 60% of the overall money on the underdog there. So a couple of pros versus Joe scenarios. That's really basically the 2 big ones thus far. Again, public on the Packers, while the sharps are on the Cardinals. Public on Seattle minus the points, while the sharps are taking the points with the San Francisco 49ers. Biggest public sides overall, the Carolina Panthers over Tampa Bay, the Rams minus the points over the Lions, both getting a ton of tickets on those 2 sides heading into Sunday morning. We're at our free pick in the NFL for Sunday. It's come down a little bit. We still like it. The Vikings getting 5 from New England. We know about Sonny Michel and the great running game he had last week. New England ran well, 215 yards on the ground in last week's game, but they're going to face one of the best NFL run defenses, and that is a Vikings team that ranks 5th against the run as we speak. So you kind of got to figure out what gives. Well, we think the Vikings are going to be able to slow down the New England ground game. And listen, Brady's only connected for 3 or 4 touchdowns in his last 3 or 4 games overall. I think Minnesota is going to be able to get after this offensive line a little bit. throw a little wrench into the system. 3 touchdown passes last 4 games, to be exact, with Brady. As far as the Pats defense, well, their weakness comes against the pass. Minnesota has not been able to run the football well game in, game out, but they are 7th through the air in yards passing per game. And let's not forget, listen, New England, in games they've lost this year, they've done so by 11, by 16, by 24, and all those have come on the road. But at home, they've got 2 close wins, 3 by Kansas City, 7 over Houston. So it's not like this team has been dominant, obviously, this season. And by the way, that 7-point win over Houston came in week 1, when Deshaun Watson had yet to regain full confidence in his running game because, of course, coming off of that injury to his leg. Listen, I think if Minnesota gets any semblance of a running game going on Sunday, they got a chance to win the game outright. I like them plus the points as it is. The Vikings plus the points, our free play. Again, don't forget my NFL plays for Sunday, including the 7-star main event, available right now as we speak. We'll also have NBA and NHL. We've capped both sports. We've got plays in both. That'll be posted on Sunday morning at DocSports.com. All right, listen, if you like what you're seeing here, click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. I'll be back Monday, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, with our next report. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put Sunday in the win column.